convinced my boy Hexy. Hexy loves Phantom. He's like, he's super into it. I like it. I gotta be honest. Like I wish I bought the lows. I wish I diversified myself a little bit more, but I'm kind of happy.
Right now's a good time. Right now's a good time. It's not you're buying under $1. You're buying under $1, bro. Yeah. The whole thing is like you're buying 2 for $1 right now. 3, and at the lows, maybe at the recent lows, you could have bought 3. No, you could have bought 3 for $1, maybe, or something like that. But like, as long as you're buying under $1, you're doing pretty good, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
under $1, you'll be all right.
Doing really good. Yeah, you basically everyone in here should be buying. Like, if you guys are here right now, you guys should be buying Phantom below $1.50. Really, you guys should be done buying by $1.50, pretty much. But the way it's going to work is once it launches, you can convert your tokens over 1 for 1. Doesn't matter if you have the Ethereum version, which a lot of exchanges like what is that one exchange? Crypto.com, I think, and Gemini both sell the Phantom Ethereum version, the Ethereum placeholder token. I mean, sorry, the Phantom placeholder token, and only Kraken and one other exchange, I think, sells actual Phantom.
Okay.
But those tokens all when they goes live, they can convert that into, so you'll get the Sonic token 1 for 1.
Okay.
Yeah. That's will the exchanges swap it? No, they will not. Just like with FET, a lot of exchanges don't want to deal with the gas fees or whatever. They just don't want to deal with the bullshit. So we gotta exchange it manually. So I'll do a whole tutorial on it, and I'll put links out and stuff for the guys in the courses and in the chats and shit. But it don't worry, this shit ain't happening until the end of the year, bro. So we got time.
Do you remember when Phantom were doing basically builders on the chain? They were doing like a leaderboard whereby people could participate in it, and they would get a certain allocation of Phantom. Funnily enough, who was number 1? I'm pretty sure it was Zen. I'm pretty sure it was Jack Levin, because I'm
pretty sure if this is Phantom, I'm pretty sure they didn't get nothing. I'm pretty sure they didn't get nothing, because
I swear I saw them on the leaderboard in like the top 2, top 3, and I was like, no way. There's no way that they're going to.
I would have heard about it if it was on Phantom, because Phantom was dead quiet. I would have heard of. I mean, if they did, good for them, but I don't think they did. I really don't believe they did. Like, I mean, there were a bunch of butt pirates.
They literally, just clogging up chains, and I mean, yeah.
They should have kept if they wanted to become somewhat. They should have just kept up their bullshit on Bitcoin. Eventually, enough people would have been pissed off, and maybe some people would have invested. Just because because the Bitcoin one was the one that was very interesting. That was like, okay, because they're doing something on there with the ordinals and stuff like that. So that kind of made sense, because it's very low competition, because a lot of these Bitcoiners don't know what the fuck they're doing anyway. Like, let's just be honest. But so them just having any experience in Ethereum and in Pulse Chain, that made sense. But what happened to Zen and stuff like that, and then here I might get crucified for this, but I don't care, because I'll come back 3 days later. But what happened with Zen is kind of what was sort of happening with the whole Tangang war and stuff. And I don't hate Tangang or nothing like that, but like, but it's kind of like too many cooks in the kitchen, just too many projects, too many chains, too fast. You diversify. People did like, what do I buy? And then eventually he's like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna wait until the thing calms down, and I'll just buy the low. Or I'll do something. And like, you lose the interest. You have to. People like you can launch if you launch one project a year, I think it's okay-ish. When you're launching too many too fast, unless it is deeply needed or something very useful, or like, hey, you guys, I'm launching something on the same chain, but we're also launching on here. Or like, let's kind of like how you guys did it with like 9inch and stuff, where like it was on Pulse Chain and then Ethereum, right? Like, hey, shout out to everyone who's holding on Pulse Chain. Hey, we are going to be now. I'm going to airdrop you some tokens on this chain, and now we're going to be active on Solana now. Congratulations! That's pretty like that. That's how you do it slowly, like. You guys, we're gonna be launching on Solana real soon, just to build up hype. You like, it's just people don't do that. They don't spend enough time to build up hype. They're like, hey, we're launching over here. Well, and they make it seem like you. And I've seen this with some. I don't want to call some of these Pulse Chain projects out, but like they like it's like you can't keep up with like fancy Token X, like Spitfire Dragon 2, I mean, super
I know what you're talking about.
Super Loyal Not Token 5. Zen Munch 3. I mean, Camel Clutch 4. I mean,
and then the NFTs on top of it.
And the NFTs on top of it, enough.
There's a lot of circulating, liquidity that's just going from one project to another project.